Hey guys, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we'd really appreciate it if you would. Today we're looking at the Lenovo E15 Gen 4. This is the newest version, and I've had the older ones on the channel as well. It just keeps getting better with every iteration. This one is silver, which is a first, but still has the black keyboard, which I find a bit odd. It works really well with the universal USB-C dock from Lenovo, and I'm going to sell a ton of these, I'm sure. We're going to go over the specs, the outside and inside, and the benchmark scores too. Let's take a look. This laptop PC has an AMD Ryzen 5 5625U 6-core processor, 2.3 GHz base, 4.3 GHz boost, AMD Radeon graphics, 8 GB of DDR4 3200 RAM, 256 GB M2 PCI Express 4.0 X4 NVMe storage, 15.6-inch 1080p IPS display, Gigabit Ethernet, Wi-Fi 6 11AX with Bluetooth 5.2, USB 2.0, 3.2 Gen 1 and USB-C 3.2 Gen 1, HDMI 1.4b, 1080p webcam with privacy shutter, dual mic array, TPM 2.0, aluminum top and polycarbonate ABS bottom, 65-watt USB-C power adapter, Windows 10 Pro 64-bit and weighs 3.92 pounds. The lid of this PC is aluminum. The palm rest and bottom are both ABS plastic. At the top of the screen is the webcam with privacy shutter and dual microphone array. There's a full-size keyboard with 10-key number pad and standard Lenovo function keys across the top. Here's the power button, track point mouse with clicky buttons and touchpad. On the left side is the USB Type-C that functions for the charge connector, dock connector, display port, and data transfer. USB Type-A, HDMI, and headset jack. On the right side is a Kensington lock location, collapsible Gigabit Ethernet, and another USB Type-A. To open up the bottom, you have to back out all of these screws, and then there are pop clips all along the front, back, and sides. There are also pop clips here on the inside, which are very difficult to get out without breakage. Notice there's a large dead zone here on the bottom and inside, and I don't know why they didn't take advantage of that space. There's a large main system battery and speakers on the front edge of the laptop. This is the factory NVMe SSD. It is a very short type, and you can see because of this it can't be any longer. There's a full-length slot here though, and you can use either one or both. There's the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card, as well as the only fan, with heat sink and heat pipes that go to the CPU location. This cover is over the RAM, and after you open it up, you can see the RAM has 8 GB soldered on, and then there's a SODIMM slot, which will accept up to a 32 GB module for a total of 40 GB. The overall pass mark score for this PC is 3553, the 44th percentile. The CPU mark is 13907, the 66th percentile. The 2D mark is the 49th percentile at 556. The 3D mark is 24th percentile at 1207. This only has the integrated Radeon graphics. The memory mark is the 22nd percentile at 1893, not running in dual channel mode. The disk mark is 19157, the 81st percentile. This seems like a great laptop, but that memory score is a little disappointing, and I also don't like that it's soldered in. I'd prefer the good old days of 2 SODIMM slots. You could pick your own RAM, change it out freely, but at least it is upgradable to 40 GB if you want. I do like the 2 SSD locations. One isn't even populated from the factory, so you could easily add a larger storage drive. I really like that the Wi-Fi card is still removable because it's not on a lot of newer laptops. I just don't get that dead space inside the chassis. You would think they could add battery or another fan or something more to give you more for your money, but at least I'm sure it does save on weight. I'm sure I'll sell a ton of these. I sold a ton of the predecessors, and they've all been very solid laptops. I'll get a link in the description, and if you could use that link to purchase, it would help support our channel. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if there's anything you want to add I didn't include, let's get that in the comments as well. I'm always glad to learn something new. Thanks.